Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Kay back at it with a new video. Today I want to talk about a fight that was over the weekend between superstar boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus John Gotti III. It was a exhibition fight, of course, because Mayweather don't want to blemish his 50-0 record. So Mayweather only does exhibitions, and he does them well because he's making a lot of money. In fact, Mayweather make more money doing exhibitions than some of I want to say, than all the top tier fighters. You know. Except Canelo. So the fight was up last weekend. It was between Mayweather and John Gotti III. And you probably know that name, John Gotti. Gotti was the mafia boss, and I think he died in prison a few years back. But that's not what I want to talk about. So Mayweather and Gotti got in the ring, and Mayweather toyed with him throughout the fight. I mean, literally toyed with the guy. Jabbed him at will and just did whatever he wanted to do to Gotti. And Gotti had no answers. And the only thing Gotti was able to do in the later rounds was grab and hold. And referee Kenny Bayless kept warning him about that, about the wrestling and grabbing and holding, And Mayweather didn't seem phased by it. Mayweather was in there making money and having fun, and it was just it was a good fight for Mayweather. Mayweather did pretty much whatever he wanted to do. The guy Gotti, he had like a 5-1 record in the MMA, and then in pro boxing, he's got a record of like 2-0. So Mayweather know how to pick him. He does well when it comes down to picking the fighters that he know won't be a problem. And because Mayweather even once said a couple of fights back that he's not getting in there with no elite fighters. Because, I guess they kept pushing him, why don't you get in there with some of the elite fighters? He said, I'm not doing that. I'm having fun. I'm making money. And, those days are getting in there with elite fighters are over with. Because we all know what the deal would be with that. Yes, Mayweather looks good in there with, 2-0 boxers. But you're not going to put him in there with Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence or even the Young Lions. It's not going to happen. Mayweather's in his 40s. He's having fun. He's making money. So why bother with that? Then he got a 50-0 record. Who wants to mess that up, right? So, so the fight was going Mayweather's way throughout. And then they got to the 6th round, and Gotti kept holding and grabbing. And Kenny Bayless, the ref, kept telling him to stop. He wouldn't stop. Therefore, Bayless just stopped the fight. Now, should he have stopped the fight? Probably not. I don't think it was that serious. Mayweather been in there with a lot tougher hombres than this guy. I didn't agree with the stoppage, but he stopped the fight. And then that's when all hell broke loose because now Gotti was going for Mayweather, right? Okay, so Kenny tried to get in his way to block that from happening, and he kind of like pushed Kenny Bayless to the side and went straight for Mayweather. Now he throwing all kind of haymakers. He was throwing punches that he should have been throwing in the fight. It would have been a better fight if he'd have fought like that. How he attacked Mayweather, he should have been fighting like that throughout the fight. It would have been a better fight, right? But he was throwing, seriously, guys, he seemed lackadaisical when he was when the real fight was going on. Mayweather was just doing whatever, right? But the minute the referee stops the fight, no, all of a sudden this guy got all kind of energy. He throwing all kind of haymakers and home runs, and he doing all kind of stuff. I wish he'd have did that in round one. It would have been a better fight, but he didn't. He waited to the very end when the fight was stopped. Now I'm finna fight. No, it's too late now, brother. You should have did that in the beginning. But then all hell broke loose because when he did that move, don't get me wrong, Mayweather protected himself. But when he did that move, I didn't know Mayweather had that much security. I guess it seemed like I ain't never seen that much security. Mayweather had security up the yang. All these Mayweather security jumped in the ring. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was so many people in the ring. And it seemed like it was more Mayweather team in there. But then Gotti had some people too. It was just crazy. And then it could have been a lot worse because I don't like going to places when shit get out of control like that because it could have been a stampede up in there, and then what if somebody would have pulled out a gun and shot a couple of times up in the air or just shot? Then people would have got hurt. It would have been a stampede. It could have got really bad. It could have got bad up in there. It was a place I was glad I wasn't at because I don't like when things get out of control like that, and didn't seem like it was too much water either. Eventually it calmed down, but man, it was like, it was a lot of people in the ring, Mayweather team against Gotti's team, and then, it could have just got really bad, and thank goodness it didn't. But I think for Gotti to make that move at the end, it's like hitting below the belt because you had your opportunity. All you had to do, you should have did all that when the fight was going on. It would have been a better fight. But I just wanted to talk about that. I think Mayweather is unbelievable. He's still making a lot of money, having fun at it. And, he's smart enough to take on people that he know he can beat. And it is what it is. So let me know what you think about it. Do you think that Mayweather should continue doing these exhibitions? Do you think that Gotti was wrong for attacking Mayweather when the fight was over? Or do you think that's just the way the business works? Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please press like, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take care.